Well, I got the 440B Bobcat up to the shop. And man, oh man, it's going to take a lot to get this going. One of the wheels is really bad. I've got an extra one though. That one is probably not going to hold air. I've already pulled this boom cylinder out. He had it loose already, pins out, so I'm assuming it needs to be rebuilt, but either way, I'm going to rebuild it. All of them. That one, the other boom, and the bucket curl is definitely shot. The levers are stuck together. They both are supposed to move independently, which I'm sure it's just got some rust and crud on it. The lap bar is iffy whether it works or not. No seat, of course. I'm going to be repowering it. I believe it originally came with like a 16 horse engine, single cylinder. I don't know if the engine I got is going to fit in here. I've got I believe it's a 20 or 22 horse Honda V-twin that I pulled off an old trenching machine. It runs, the breather or oil baffle stuck, crankcase breather, and it's under the flywheel. It'll run, but it'll just start smoking really bad, and then it'll quit. It may not do it for weeks, or it may do it every day. But either way, it's under the flywheel, so I've got to tear it down and get into that, and fix it, and carburetor and whatever. I'll have to pull this Lovejoy coupling off and put a belt pulley, which is what this machine needs. Whatever size belt this is, I'll have to get it off and get a new one. I'll flip the cab up on it too and see what else needs to be replaced or repaired underneath. The pumps look good, like they haven't been really leaking. Of course, there's no telling when the last time this thing even ran. But a lot of the steel lines I'll probably have to replace. Like this one has got all kinds of bends in it that aren't supposed to be in it. So I'll probably either try to find the original steel lines or I'll just replace them with rubber lines. These two, one of them on this side, I believe, is just flat missing. So that'll definitely have to have a rubber line. But the pins and everything look good. There's not a lot of slop in them. The bucket does move side to side. I don't know if you can see down in there. This one's almost touching. And that one's got about 3/8 of an inch. I can probably just put a spacer in there. I doubt, the arms could be bent out. I just don't see that happening. And I'm not going to try to bend them back in. But it's going to be a big chore getting this thing going. Oh, and then one of the chains for the drive, I believe that's what it was. It might have been a chain off of something totally different. It was laying in the floor down there. So I'll probably tear into them too, just make sure the chains are good and tightened up where they're supposed to be. But lots of projects, engines, water pumps, cylinder. This generator works. I don't know, a buddy of mine gave it to me. 3600 watt. It has an auto idle like a welder. I just don't really have much of a use for it. This V-twin, it's a vertical shaft. I believe that's a 22 horse Briggs I bought for a riding mower, and I didn't use it because I ended up not needing it. The engine that was on it was fine. Anyways, it's a good little engine. I could put it on something. But anyway, stay tuned, and I'll get back to you when I have another video. Bye.